Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Tuesday.
Is it Tuesday? I think we call it confused.
It is Confusion Friday because, ladies and gentlemen, it's actually Tuesday because Jeffrey has to go away for work for a couple of days and we're filming. There's a Frothy going right there.
Well, what are we doing?
Oh, hello. It's all happening.
Well, it's all happening. It's Tuesday and it's been busy, even though it's only early.
So, guys, we're actually pre-recording on a Tuesday tonight because we're not going to be here Thursday, Friday this week. Well, I'm not going to be here, so...
it's getting close to Christmas, mate.
We're all
busy. Everyone's busy.
I got asked the other day, are we going to have a Christmas special where you and I are going to get dressed up as Santa and elves and things? And
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah! That's what I like to hear.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, bloody ho. Hey?
And what about you, mate? Just briefly.
Yes.
Your, little addition there, mate, with the jerky and that you did on the Frothies.
Oh,
I thought that was tremendous.
Yeah, threw one in there.
So, only thing is, viewers, I'm looking forward to having a little bit of that.
Yes,
Yet,
most of it's gone.
Most of it's gone. Well, I probably might get a crumb.
Well, Alison was away, so I thought, what am I going to do while she's away? I'll do a jerky video.
And it was good.
You got to taste that too, guys.
So there you go.
Anyway.
So viewers, what do we got, mate?
Now, because it's Tuesday, guys, we're not going to have any horse racing on for Cleve's tips.
No.
So, Glenn, how did we go last week, though?
Well, okay. Well, look, I found my notes actually. So when we was talking the other week about a couple of the horses that we did win, week before was Ring a Ding Ding, and the other one was Cool Passion, and I couldn't remember, and we had $10 on him.
Yep.
So that was from that week, but week just gone, or just on Saturday.
Oh, just wait. So I did say last week that we nearly doubled our betting, and I didn't actually tell you. You guys don't even know what we started with. We basically put $100 in a betting account, and we're up to, what are we up to?
No, we're about I'm only guessing, I think about 220.
There you go. So we've more than doubled our money.
So well done,
Clevey steps.
We're not betting big.
No.
But we had 5 bets on the weekend, and we this was all at Sandown, but it wasn't at Sandown at all. Lied. Any rate, it was at Ballarat. Sorry, I forgot about that. It was because it was the country week, wasn't it?
Mm.
So, but any rate, it was a soft 6, and the ones that we tried to back, well, I tried to back was Miss Wahoo. Well, that came in second. Iconclasm, that was running over at Ascot. That didn't do any good, mate. But that was a Darren Weir's horse. But the other Darren Weir's horse in the same race did well, as he does all the time.
Mm.
We had there's that phone, mate.
Whoops.
Race 7.
Usually you.
We had Haunted, and that won. So that was a win for us. And in race 10 we had a win, which was on Jungle Edge. Race 8 we had Lover Luva. And that didn't do so good, but we ended up coming out. Look, we didn't make much. We probably come out about $10 over all that by the time we outlaid and
a few frothies
and that. But let me tell you that Darren Weir, as far as trainers go, he's just having a field day. So if it was me, I'd be looking at him and jockeys at the moment. McAvoy and probably McDonald, 2 of the better ones at the moment.
Well, mate, I've got a little bit of a segue there for you. Talking about Darren Belling last week on the show. How inspirational was he? I've spoken to a few people during the week and absolutely amazing.
Yep.
To the point now where I sort of think to myself, I wake up with a sore back or a headache and I just think, shut up, Jeff.
Yeah,
you got nothing. You got nothing.
Yeah,
how inspirational was he when he turned around and he said that it's not what I can do, it's what I can do. I get up in the morning and it's what I can do, and I thought, wow, that's
and we spoke about what he can do on the do you go and do a lot of upper body strength? But as he said, I mean, he's knocking cars, he's mucking around with cars, and apparently he's on acreage, and he's going up and down and that. So
absolute champion.
We were really happy to have him.
Well, also on that, we did speak a lot about suicide awareness and depression and stuff, and Darren does a lot of work with that. And we didn't mention it last week. We did mention obviously don't drink and drive, but we didn't mention if you have issues, you want to talk with someone, you just need a chat.
Well, there's Lifeline.
Lifeline, Beyond Blue.
Yeah, Beyond Blue.
Stay chatty if you're in Tassie.
Stay chatty. But the other thing is just talk to someone. Talk to a mate, talk to a girlfriend, talk to someone, and make sure it's that you put it out there.
We'll put a couple of phone numbers up on the screen of Lifeline and
But anyway, he was a champion guy, and as I said, we'll keep in keep in contact with him and keep up the good work, Darren.
Yeah, well done, mate. Appreciate it. Fantastic. All right, Glenn, let's get into Out With It. Out with it! Alrighty. Now, Glenn, I don't know if this is out with it or not, but is this sport? I saw on the news this morning that they're trying to rule out monkey bars of all schools, all playgrounds.
Oh, what?
Monkey bars.
What have we meant? The world is gone. This is where the viewers have got to come in here, mate. They've got to give us a call. Let us know what you think. All the people, and because Al over here is a school teacher now, what are the kids meant to do?
I think it's going to get to the point where you have a baby and you give them an iPhone or you give them a tablet, or you give them something and sit them in a corner and say, I'm sorry, there's no outside anymore because you might get hurt. What is going on?
You can't wrap them up, mate, in cotton wool.
Oh, come on.
And kids today have got to get out. And look, we used to play in puddles and...
Oh, of course.
And the muddier I got, the better football I thought I was when I was a little kid and that. But whether you ate the damn thing, it didn't matter.
Good mate of mine fell off a monkey bar and broke his wrist. And I mean absolutely broke it in 2 spots.
But that's how you learn.
He's all right.
But I bet you didn't do it again.
Oh, he didn't do it again, but he's all right.
But that's right. So we most kids are durable.
Out with it.
Back. So there's out with it, mate. Because I agree with you 100%.
Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy.
So that's something that. So who's put that up?
Oh, I don't know where it's come from.
Politicians or?
Yeah, probably. Well, all the people who make all the decisions for our country who
Helicopter parents!
who do a fantastic
Helicopter
job.
parents!
Anyway, so that's all I got for Out With It. You got anything out of it? Anything that's annoyed you? Anything I need to go?
No, I think that's
it?
Yeah, I think it's too early in the week to
yeah, well, it is actually. It's only Tuesday, so bit of a wrap up on the supercars on the weekend. Well done to Scotty McLaughlin, who wrapped up the title for World Championship, for the Touring Car Championship. He ran second behind David Reynolds, but that was enough for him to win the title.
Okay.
Speaking of David Reynolds, Glenn, he won what you would win if you were driving, the Sportsman Award, the Barry Sheen Award. Yeah, you would win the Sportsman Award, wouldn't you? No, you wouldn't, because you'd be going the biff.
No, probably
even in motor racing, I reckon you'd be going the biff. Farewell to Lounsey, your mate.
Yeah, the big fella. He was 44. 44 old lads. He's trying to catch me, but
spring chicken, mate.
Behind me. But he's been brilliant, hasn't he?
22 years as a full-time driver. He'll be back next year, though. He'll be driving in Sandown and Bathurst.
And Bathurst and that,
but just not a full-time driver. So, Lounsey, well done. We salute you.
He's had a great career, hasn't he? And I mean, it's still, as you say, it's still going.
Well, he placed fourth in the championships over the whole year, so he ran fourth. So he's still got it. He's just going off on a good note. Mate, we do it every week. We talk about darts, and I've got to do it again because I love my darts. I know you love. I love my darts. Daryl Gurney beat Michael Van Gerwen in the Players Championship.
Okay.
Now let me tell you, he's an Irishman and he's a sook. He's a sook. I don't like him.
Well, he's not to be sure.
He's not to be sure at all.
Not to be sure.
Gurney, I don't like you, and he won. He just cries. He's a sook. He's a crybaby. But he's picked up £100,000.
But he's still crying.
No, he didn't. Well, he was crying in tears of happiness, but £100,000 for a dart.
I might start practicing a bit more.
That's a lot of dollars, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, practice your darts. Well, look at that.
Whew, a lot of dollars. Just a quick one. NFL. I don't have scores, Glennie, but for Bills or the Packers, probably not going any good. But there was a college game. Texas A&M defeated LSU, if you guys know what I'm talking about, 74-72 in overtime. In an overtime classic.
7 overtime.
74!
Yeah, it's
72.
Yeah.
Massive.
There you go.
Did you get to see any golf over the weekend?
No, I've been looking at a few YouTube clips and that about myself, how I'm going to play. But no, I actually... don't know how that's going to go. But no, I didn't. But noting here, mate.
Your mate, the two Australians.
Yes.
Leishman and
Leishman, yeah,
and what was his name? Your young fella that you like.
Oh, trying to think.
Cameron
Dado. No, he's not.
Cameron Dado.
He's not a golfer.
I can't remember the young fella that you wrapped up earlier on in the series.
Yeah, at any rate, keep going. I'll think about it.
Anyway, they
spot.
They hit 3 birdies on the last and the back 9 to try and chase down Belgium, but couldn't do it, Lenny.
No.
Belgium too good.
Too good.
Won the World Cup.
Okay. Well.
I know it was on TV, but not a lot of publicity about it. Didn't hear too much about it.
No, I didn't hear
a World Golf Cup in
So what
in
Australia, I just noted there, they had 3 straight birdies on the back 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Trying to pin them back. But,
that's golf, mate.
But couldn't do it.
Well, we're going to be trying to do that on Sunday.
We are. We're organised a golf day for variety.
Bash,
a few of us down here have got into Tasbash and got a golf day.
Bit of a fundraiser.
Yeah, so
something you've organised, Jeff.
Yep. Thank you to the guys who are turning up for that. We appreciate it. So
forward to that, all the bowlers and that in
Barefoot Bowls.
Jack High.
Bit of surfing, guys. Did you hear about Steph Gilmore, champion?
No, would she?
Oh, champion. Well, she is a champion.
She is a champion.
She just won her 7th world title. Can't
get me fancy.
She's now matched Lane Beachley.
Oh, okay.
In title, so they're both on 7.
Effort, isn't it?
There was a few things that were going to happen. There was a girl in there, I can't remember her name, Lakey Peterson, had to go through and win, and then they'd have to go off to the next round. But she got knocked out in the second round. So Steph Gilmore, world champion, number 7.
Yeah, we've done well though, haven't we, the surfing?
Oh, surfing's huge in Tasmania, in Australia.
In Australia, yeah.
They do extremely well, except
they actually move a bit quicker up on the coast there, on the northern coast. There's got sharks behind them and that, so they really don't want to come off their board, either would I, at the moment up there.
Sharks are everywhere at the moment.
They are.
Everywhere.
They're everywhere.
So,
mate.
Well, this will be on Friday night, and tonight is the big Jeff Horn Mundine night, which means tomorrow was the Lord Bachelor, Bachelor guy, and Sonny Bill. No, it's not Honey Badger.
No,
Sonny Bill Williams.
What was his name? Lord something. Lord. Anyway, he was up against Sonny Bill. Well, Sonny Bill.
Yeah.
I reckon
I'll kill him.
He'll knock him out.
He'll kill him.
At any rate, this should be a good bout. The old versus the new, and
I hope so. Did you see part of Mundine's contract or the agreement for Jeff Horn is that they're making Jeff Horn fly around to all the different states to do media.
Okay.
And Jeff Horn saying, "I never fly a week before the fight." And getting into his head.
Getting into his head, mate.
Getting into his head.
And I know Furyk, the world titles there. He's up against the big heavyweight from America, the big American.
So
that's on too, mate. So I think my son's all over that. I just have to. When we get into next week, we'll report on that. I'll get his name up and that.
There's a massive amount of boxing going on over the weekend. Actually, there's world titles all over the place in the heavyweight. And
there's so many belts, isn't there, these days? There's so many titles, and this is just one title. So you can hold many belts.
Orion's. Orion's belt. Now, table tennis. We've never covered table tennis on the Frothy, have we?
No, we haven't actually.
We're about to cover table tennis, all right? I don't know. We're going to put some footage.
We should have a go at table tennis.
Well, we should. You'll beat me. You always beat me. Put some footage on. This is one of the best block shots you'll ever see in your life, and this has gone global. It's gone viral on YouTube. The young fella, he's Norwegian. He's I think he's 15 years old. His name's Christopher Chen. And what happens, Glenn? As I said, we'll put it on, but this guy smashes the ball. Sorry,
what did he do?
Smashes. No, he gets down under the table and just puts the bat up like this, and the guy smashes the ball into his bat, and it goes boom, boom, back into play. So So
There you go, you test all that
Have you seen a clip with Bruce Lee doing his nunchucks and hitting the playing table tennis with his nunchucks?
no, I haven't.
No, I haven't seen it.
That's something to see.
Can we put that on?
Yeah, I can find
Well,
it.
we could try.
There you go.
That's a great Bruce Lee, that is.
Great
Ladies and
Bruce
gentlemen,
Lee.
just to let you know that Alison
Fist of Fury.
flew back in this afternoon, so
Yeah, so good to have Al back.
He's back,
come
well
back
done.
from up there at Toowoomba.
yes.
All people like that at Toowoomba and the family. We hope everyone's well up there.
We're going to put that up as well then, yeah?
Yeah, I'll find
You
it.
talked it up, so you've got to find it.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Bit of sailing. Have we ever covered sailing on the Friday Frothy?
Sailing.
Actually, we will, because obviously the Sydney to Hobart's coming up very
Stewart, isn't
soon.
it? Rod Stewart.
It is Rod Stewart,
Yeah.
isn't it? And we tend to do a fair bit with the Sydney to Hobart, don't we? We go into
We
town
do.
and
Well, where we are, just to explain to people,
Go.
you're right on the river here.
Right.
This is Jeff's bar here,
Oh.
and if you walk 50 metres down the front, you're on the Derwent. So you're overlooking the casino and all the yachts.
so
and
the
everything
Sydney
else,
to
so
Hobart boats come
they come straight past your
us.
place, mate, don't they?
yeah.
So, it's a beautiful spot.
We will be covering some
Yeah.
Sydney to Hobart. We
will.
might even do a special edition at the finish. For
we
the,
might
for the winner.
even try and get an interview with someone.
We're normally in there. I reckon we could.
Well, I reckon we can wangle it.
I reckon we could.
I think we
I'll
can.
find someone.
Oh, no, we can. We can.
well.
Now, just on sailing, don't know if you know this, mate. Sydney to Hobart's got their first all-female crew.
Well, that'd be interesting.
Guess what boat they're on? Guess. Wild Oats 11.
I was going to say Wild Oats. That's only because I was
sorry.
your notes.
Take that back. Go. Guess who's on it?
But what?
Wild Oats 11. So yeah, the Wild Oats crew.
Wild Oats crew.
13 comprises of 8 Australians and 5 internationals. So a full women's crew
So that would-
on Wild Oats.
That'd be interesting. I wonder if they'd be all sailors or novelists.
No, they're sailors. They're sailors.
They're all sailors.
Oh, they're professional sailors.
Because you know, on the big yachts, don't they put a few
they're-
celebrities on, don't
No,
they?
yeah, no, that's on Loyal.
Loyal.
The celebrities.
Well,
But let me tell you,
massive boat, though.
once again, Wild Oats, great boat, but I think Comanche. Comanche, however you want to say it.
Comanche.
But we'll be covering the Sydney to Hobart, and we will be there at the finish line, depending on what time they come in, because they can come in at 10 o'clock at night, they can come in at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Exactly.
So we won't.
You're not getting up at 3 o'clock in the
We
morning.
won't be broadcasting at
No.
3 o'clock in the morning
No,
because
it
it
won't
could
be
be
all
pretty ordinary.
And sometimes it's, no, they get in earlier than New Year too, don't they?
They do.
Oh,
they
famous
do.
Wayne Bennett, mate.
Mate.
What's happening with him?
NRL, Wayne Bennett, he's been given assurance by Brisbane that he won't be sacked as their coach because he's going to remain there at the helm
For the one season.
for the one
How many
season.
times we've covered this, and
It's crazy, Glenn.
I tell you what, they just couldn't get out. I mean, they keep going on and on and on. We've been covering this over 3 to 4 weeks. Well, over the last
Probably
month.
more. Yeah.
And I mean, how can we tell you viewers what's going on, because they don't know what's going on? So this is the latest then, Jeff's. A little bit of breaking news there, I suppose, mate. But Bennett, there you go. He's
promise
stuck
they won't sack him.
up there at the
Broncos.
The Broncos.
So
I was gonna say the Bulls, but-
Seabolt's reportedly met with the Broncos bosses on Saturday
Yeah.
morning to discuss his
Because
future.
yeah, well, it's a year. It's going to happen in a year.
It's
then.
just
It's
crazy.
just crazy.
And then your team, mate, the Sharks.
Yeah, well, there everyone's left there.
Well, Shane Flanagan is the coach of the Sharks,
Yes.
and he's in trouble because they've breached the salary cap.
Yeah, well, that's why they're all going.
He's the
too, Jeff.
He is the first coach for the Sharks to win a premiership, I think, in 50 years.
I know, and,
All right? And it looks
and
like
he's
they're
on the outer.
going to have to turf him.
Well, as I mentioned the other week too, they've got players just leaving left, right, and centre, and
In the Sharks.
yeah, the show.
Really?
Yeah. So,
That's because Cleve's a supporter.
long supporter of the Sharks, and unfortunately they're not like Hawthorn. Hawthorn keep winning pretty well.
Oh, here we go. It's just not a frothy show without Hawthorn.
I tried to mention too to Jeff too when we was doing the racing there was one there, Hawker Hurricane.
Oh,
It was an absolute Monty, and guess what?
Monty.
I didn't back it.
that's a Monty.
And it won.
Oh,
$6.10. Anyway.
Hawks! Well, Glenn, enough of your Hawks talk.
Yeah.
We need to have a quick break, reload the frothy.
Well done, mate.
Back in a minute.
Back in a minute.
All right, Glenny, let's get Philly on the line. Hey, Philly, how are you, mate?
Hey, Phil.
Yeah, g'day boys. It's been a bloody long fortnight since I've been missing the love. I haven't been feeling the love, so I better get on the phone.
We missed you last week, mate.
did.
Glenny and I had to struggle through on our own.
Yeah, I know.
It was ugly.
All good things happen to those who wait, mate.
What's going on in the world of cricket, Philly? Let's get going.
Yeah, well, I'm sort of, I'm a bit absorbed in the Shield cricket at the moment, and the blokes that are sort of, we need to make runs aren't making runs, and the blokes who sort of we don't need to make runs probably are. So,
dilemma.
I just want to give you can I give you a bit of a Shield update? The sort of South Australia won the toss, inserted Tassie at the Blunston Arena, and we're 7 for 144 last glance I had.
Ouch.
Bailey, not many, but 20 odd, which is sort of maybe a bit of a sort of a start of a turnaround. Doran and McDermott 20, and the rest didn't really bother the scorers a lot. So look after the rain we've had, I reckon South Australia. Yeah, look, Many and Worrell. Worrell's a sort of a dark horse for maybe an Ashes call up. There's a name there. You've heard it from me first, so just
Worrell
put his name in your little book. Frankie Worrell.
Yeah, Worrell was the guy, was he, mate? Am I thinking about the same one? Was a bit of a pace bowler, was bowling for the Victorians? Was that the same one?
Yes.
Yep.
He's had a couple of very, very strong Shield seasons, and
Yep.
when there's a bit in the wicket, God, he's the exploiter, mate. And he's just picked up a yard of pace. He's got himself in pretty good shape, that I understand. Luke Butterworth is the South Australian bowling coach, and just by chance I had a chat to Luke's mum on Saturday.
Yep.
With the names dropping. Mrs. Butterworth is a very, very strong cricket supporter. And
hello, Mrs. Butterworth. Hope you're watching the Frothy.
And yes, and New South Wales are 4 for 40 against the Whackers over in Perth. Richardson's got 3 wickets, and Victoria's been dismissed for about 170 at the Gabba.
God,
they're all those
and that is it Ty Rich? Now I think of the same one again. Ty Richardson, is it?
I think it is.
It's Jay. I'm just
Jai Richardson. Is he the guy I was reading about? That's he said he's actually trying to get up to the, or especially when this Big Bash comes on, he's trying to get up around about the 150 click mark.
Yes, no, he's pretty sharp. I think and the other guy, Cameron Green, who took wickets against Tasmania last Shield game, they've got blokes who are sort of sharp, or 6'5", 6'6". They've got
bet you're
pretty good
a bit smaller.
attack, WA, yeah. They've got a bit of a West Indian attack, and the other game was the Vicks have been rolling at the Gabba for 170.
Jeez.
Yeah, Marcus Harris, no good.
Oh.
Harris 2, Finch 50, the rest not many.
Now, am I right in saying, Phil, Glenn just said Marcus Harris, that Ricky Ponting reckons he's fixed the Australian batting lineup. He's going to put Marcus Harris and Finch in the opening for Australia.
And they've just failed.
And Victoria wanted, and I think Finch batted at number 3, with Shane Warne's not happy. And if Shane Warne's not happy, everybody hears about it.
A lot going on there, isn't there?
Yeah, so look, I reckon the Test series, Coley's sort of, I think he's just baiting Australia a little bit. I think he's pretty confident. He might be a little bit cocky, but he said, bring it on. So look, 6th of December, what's that, Thursday week? Game on. We get a bit of a little Mickey Mouse T20 series.
We've got to hit some runs, mate, don't we, Jeff?
We do.
We've got to hit some runs.
Philly, we spoke about it again last week, saying the T20 that really, really great to see a good game if they're in form and big scores are hit. But geez, it's a boring game if it doesn't happen. And I don't know. We spoke about it killing 50 over games. To be honest with you, mate, I can't wait for the Test matches to start.
No, I'm looking forward to it too. I want to get there too.
I'm glad you got you looking in the right direction, Jeff. We've got blokes like you, Cleve. We got to get Test cricket back up and running.
We do.
Well, that's where it all starts from, Phil. That's where all the good cricketers, doesn't matter who they are, every good cricketer, it's been on the back of
5 days.
Yeah,
it's man on man. 5 days, blood, sweat and tears. It's the real Test. There's nowhere to hide. There's no white balls. There's no short boundaries. It's the real it's a real deal.
Now,
and it's the concentration level, Phil, that it takes to do that, and I think that's where the 2020. And I know we've spoken, we just keep going around in circles about it, but that's what happens. I think the concentration level with a lot of these guys, it just wavers because of it, because of the 2020 and the one days, and. It's, you know, they used to be really dour back in the day. They could still play their shots and hit the bad ball, but I think that's where it needs to go.
Yeah, I reckon you're right, mate. I reckon you're right.
Man,
Hey, Philly, you mentioned, not last week, the week before, you mentioned about George Bailey and what was happening there with Tasmanian cricket. Once again, sorry guys, it's Tasmanian cricket, but that's where we are. Matty Wade stepped up for the new captain of the Tigers.
Yeah, look, Wade and Bailey sort of held South Australia up, and they looked as though, you know, it was the conditions that obviously, with the weather we've had and the covers would have been on, and look, it looked a really bowler seam-friendly conditions, and look, what you would expect. But what we've got to get better at is getting through that first day with our pants on, you know, not getting rolled for 80 and 90.
Yeah.
And then we stay in the game. If you rolled out, you can't win the Shield game on day one, but geez, you can just about lose it. And look, at least Tassie, at least for 150, we get to 180, 200, get them in on the same sort of conditions. You know, we stay in the game, and that's where we've and that's why it's a really good test. And you don't get it in T20 cricket. It's really about putting a score on the board without thinking about much. And whereas in Test cricket, Shield cricket, there's a lot going on.
Yep.
There's a lot of stuff going on between your ears, and that's why it's a great challenge.
Did you talking about talent, mate? Did you hear about the Pakistani leg spinner Yashir Shah? 8 for 41 against New Zealand, and held them to 90 runs on the second day of the test, I believe. So huge effort from him.
Well,
there is some talent, you know. You see Pakistan, and you sort of these players just like they just pop up at it, and you know, sometimes they just pop up at a junior cricket. They don't have the grades and the sort of high performance and the rigid, like the structure we have, or the pathways. But gee, there's some. I know there's a lot of Pakistani folk over there, but God, if they could get their act together, Pakistan in the next few years, it'll be good for cricket, I think. You know, for the world cricket.
Yeah.
They're just some exciting players, you know.
Yeah. Also, mate, I've got here on cricket just a quick mention to the Australian ladies. The women team beat England in the 2020 World Cup.
They're going from strength to strength, and it's really, you know, I think it's, you know, some of us might be sitting back, the old male chauvinists, and but you know what? It's developing. It's bringing money into the game.
Yeah.
And look, I've seen it even in Tasmania, where, you know, the Lindisfarne Cricket Club, the development, the sort of money that was spent there was in no small part due to women's cricket. So women's cricket's bringing money to develop facilities and provide opportunities. And that's a part, you know, that I'm sure Cricket Australia can see it, but it's something we've got to be aware of, you know, rather than just say that's men's cricket and that's women's cricket. It's growing the game, and you know, and I reckon that's got to be a good thing, because if women enjoy the game as much as men, you know, let's bring it on. That's sort of not stand here.
In actual fact, Philly, well, that's what Glennie's just saying. You need people to go and watch it. But I'm just thinking here right now on the Friday Frothy tonight. I reckon I might even put the message out and see if we can get one of our Big Bash Hurricane women players maybe to come on the Frothy and have a bit of a talk with us if possible. So we'll put the feelers out.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some pretty. Some of them are experienced. Some of the international players of women Hurricane girls, you know, they're international cricket people and they're professionals. And
exactly.
Yeah, it'd be good insight. Yeah, it'd be good to listen to.
Yeah. All right, mate. We know you're fairly busy. You got anything else to throw in?
No, mate, I don't think so. The great cricket has sort of suffered. You know, I was just talking to a friend of mine in Hobart, who's one of my little interrogating little worms, who gets me lots of information over the years, and his boys club North Hobart, I think if they get another wet day, they've missed six consecutive days of cricket, and the poor old cricketer is relying on his Saturdays and good weather. So let's hope the weather gods clear up.
Yeah,
and we can get some cricket out in the park for everybody who loves the game, you know?
Yeah, and just a quick one, mate. Did you hear, have you heard any more about the young fella that you spoke about a few weeks ago up in Launceston?
He hasn't had a chance to play.
Oh, he hasn't been playing, obviously. No, sorry, but
Been too wet for him to play.
hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they Northern Raiders, they were going to play University, but you know they got to Campbelltown, the bus apparently, and the Hobart Weather Bureau people said turn around, there'll be no cricket here. So a couple of those young lads were allowed to go back and play with their northern clubs, and a couple of players stood aside for that to happen. I thought that was a Westbury Cricket Club, and Dane Anderson is a former Tasmanian player, senior captain, coach. He stood aside so those boys could come back and play some cricket, and I thought that was a really good sign.
Well, Philly, I'm heading to Sydney in the morning, mate, so I reckon the plane might turn around and head back down with all the rain they're about to get, so we'll see how we go.
Yeah.
Anyway, buddy, great to talk to you, mate. Thank you.
No worries. Talk again soon, guys.
Okay, thanks, Phil.
Thanks, Philly.
See you, mate.
See you, bud.
See you later.
Back into car racing and that, where I think Jeff was talking about this young girl the other week, and we showed some footage in that, and Sophie Florsh
or something.
Florsh.
Yeah. I know, we don't know.
Anyway, we're not quite sure, but
we're trying to get her on the Frothy.
She's she's just a teenage, I suppose, racing identity and she fractured her spine, and which obviously was in that crash, and she flew home to Germany.
Yep.
And she's had further treatment, but she was only 17-year-old, this girl, and she's
bloody lucky to be alive.
She's lucky to be alive, but they what are you saying here? They just went on 9 hours.
9-hour operation they had.
They battled for more than 9 hours, repair a fractured vertebrae and remove a bone splinter, which was sitting dangerously close to her spinal cord.
She's very,
so
very
she is, I'll tell you what, she might go and get every tax holiday ticket out, because, mate, I've never seen anyone walk away from something like that.
That was absolutely amazing.
You know, good luck to her. She's, but I, as I said to her, that was in Macau, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But I'm just hoping that they do probably do something to that track. I don't know if they can.
Do you know what's safe? That she actually was airborne enough to go into the into the stand where there was people, the photographers and things. Because if she had gone into the brick wall,
it would have been all over.
So
those cars, and it's still tight.
Talking about car racing, another segue. Sam Nucifora. Let's go into local heroes.
Okay.
I don't even know if we've got a tag for local heroes. Local heroes. Anyway, local heroes. We've got some footage sent in from Air in Queensland. Sam Nucifora. There's a speedway track that's just been reopened up by a couple. It's been closed down there for quite a while. I think what's it called? The old Pioneer Path Speedway in Air. And Sam and his cousin have built a track on their farm. So they've got a sugarcane farm, I think it is, which is what you do up in North Queensland.
That's what you do up there.
And they're allowing all new members to actually come and practice on their track, so they don't have to race around a brick wall. How good is that?
I think it's this is what we need. I mean, this is down to grassroots stuff, mate.
Grassroots. So
literally
on the carts on the carts. I'm just going to give a couple of call outs to some people here on the carts that you're actually seeing running around at the moment. Darren Drain, Greg Horton, and Les Holsenecki. Les is the one that keeps spinning out. Sorry to dog you in there, Les, but
just ran around, sir.
He just a bit too much on the throttle, I reckon. Anyway, he keeps spinning out. Let's throttle, Les. The juniors are running 125 cc's, and the seniors are running 125s, and the juniors are running 100 cc's. And there are two juniors on there as well, Connor Smith and Lucas Ponti. So well done, guys.
Yeah, well done.
Thank you so much for sending in your footage. Anyone out there, you've got any sport that you're doing that you want to
send it into us? Well, this is what we want to know. This is what I want to hear.
Yeah.
Because we just
it can be anything, Glenn.
It doesn't matter what it is.
Send it through.
It could be cane toad racing. I don't care.
Don't send in cane toad racing.
I was going to say something there, but might have upset people.
No.
Cars when they go over them.
No.
Funny noise, don't they?
Now listen, from last week as well, because we ran out of time, I just wanted to congratulate, how many people were there? There was a lot. I didn't write it down. Everyone who walked or ran the Point to Pinnacle last week. It's
well, my daughter did.
Do you really?
Yeah, she did.
Is it a race or is it a walk?
No, it can be whatever you want. It can be run, walk. I think you can crawl if you can get that.
I know I would.
You can do what you like, but no, it's a long way.
It starts at the casino, and it goes all the way up Mount Wellington, and it's one of the most grueling.
It's 20 something odd cars, probably about 22, 25 k's or something. So,
but anyway, they raise a lot of money, Glenn, for everyday heroes in Movember. So well done, guys, and we got a lot of friends who participated, and I just sat there and watched.
Yeah.
So
right. Well, we might do one later on when I do a bit of training.
There you go.
Jeez.
Just called the 2019 challenge.
We are going. Better tell the viewers we're going on a cruise later on. We might start training around the deck.
We are. We've got a big cruise coming up in a couple of months, or next month, a couple of months. So we might even be doing a live cross from somewhere in a tropical island. But anyway, that's about it, Glenn.
What's happening with footy?
Let's get on to our footy review. We're getting onto it, actually. We're getting through it. Tonight we've got Port Adelaide and Richmond, and I'm gathering
there's a lot.
You're going to do Port Adelaide?
I'll do Port, yeah.
There you go, sunshine. Let's get on it.
Well, Port Adelaide was one of the more active clubs, obviously in 2018, and they got big Scotty Lycett, the big ruckman from West Coast, after winning the grand final. Ryan Burton.
That's a big move, isn't it?
It's a massive move, but he is from there.
I get that.
But it is.
If your team's just won a grand final and you say, I'm going to move, that's it.
But I think it was more, I don't know if it's money, I think it was more about how many years they were going to give him, and he was more guaranteed, and they do need a ruckman. So anyway, brave move, but he was pretty good in the grand final.
Can I just ask you? Paddy Ryder, it's obviously Port Adelaide.
Absolutely. Well, he was injured a fair bit.
He was, but is he getting on age-wise?
Paddy Ryder.
Sorry to throw you
probably
in the deep
about. I don't know. I had a guess because I can remember meeting him a long time ago. But I'd say he'd be around about the 30 mark, 29, 30. Just at a guess. But so anyway, look. They've got all those big guys up forward too, so he'll be a handy addition. Ryan Burton, I was a bit disappointed to lose him, but sometimes
where's he from, Glenn?
Oh, he's from Hawthorn. But I think they're pretty happy to get him. He is a Adelaide boy, and he always barracked for Port Adelaide, so you're back home, son. But you did nothing wrong at Hawthorn. All the best to you, mate. Sam Mays was Brisbane, wasn't he? So he's been picked up by Port. So they've got some more mature guys to go along with these young kids that have just been picked up in the AFL draft, and they've got a ripper in pick 5, which is Connor Roosie, I think you pronounce it. He's a half forward midfielder. Obviously they lost Chad Wingard to the Mighty Hawks, but this kid they reckon's going to be anything like him. Zach Butters, not Margarine, this is Butters. He's a midfielder, pick 12.
Mighty Hawks.
Pick 18, Xavier Dersma. Now I know, I have to go back through the archives, but his father Jamie Dersma was a good footballer. Pretty sure he played for Swans, and
you heard it
may have
first.
played for Melbourne too, but I'm not sure. He was pick 18, by the way. Pick 73, Riley Grundy, which is the younger boy. He's a defender.
He's the son of Reg.
He's the brother of
Reg Grundy.
Reg Grundy, but he's gone, mind you. But Brodie Grundy, the ruckman from Collingwood. And I'll pick 76, the old Wood Duck. Oh no, Woodcock. Woodcock. He's a forward. I don't know much about him, but the retirees, Dom Barry.
Yeah, good one, Dom.
He's been delisted. Jack Homps.
See you, Jackie.
He's gone to the Suns. So he's got a direct flight to the Gold Coast.
Nice. Enjoy that.
Emmanuel Ira. I don't know if he's been deleted. Jakey Need, a little gone. Don't know where he's gone.
Jakey.
Yeah, deleted. Lindsay Thomas.
Our mate.
Our mate. Jeff interviewed him.
I interviewed Lindsay Thomas, I did, yes.
You did.
Yes.
So, good career, Lindsay.
Yeah, well done, mate. Good
well
player.
done. Jimmy Tumpus. He was ex-Melbourne. Went there to Port Adelaide. He's been there a while.
Sounds like he should be playing tennis. Jimmy Tumpus.
That's a good name, isn't it?
It's a tennis name.
Jasper Pittard, halfback flanker. He's gone to North. Actually, you've rated these guys. Jared Polak. He's gone to.
Well,
where's he gone to?
North.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's not all about
Hawthorns. I just want before you get on that one, I'm just going to say to you. Obviously, last year they rated us. They got Lindsay Thomas.
Well, that's true.
They got.
Well, that's good.
What was the your old fella from Box Hill who played for us for a long time?
Oh, Gibson.
Gibson. Yeah, Gibson.
Yeah,
Sammy.
retired.
So they rated us as well, mate.
Yeah, but Jason, but the Pittard and Polak, they'll add, as I think I mentioned.
You reckon they're good?
Yeah, I do. I think they'll add some bite, outside run, and they'll be like your quick halfback flankers wings for North Melbourne. Will Snelling, don't know much about Will, but all the best, mate. He's gone, and Chad Wingard.
Where's he gone, Glenn?
You've seen the light.
Where's he
gone?
gone?
To the strength, and I'll be having to talk to you on the phone very shortly.
Where's he gone?
Hawthorn. So we're pretty happy about that. But Port Adelaide, look, they've got some big key players. I think they'll be in the 8.
You do?
Yep. I don't know where, but probably round about 7th or 8th. That's it, a guess.
I'm going to throw him in 10.
Okay, well that's fine.
Throw him in 10.
But it's only early, so we'll know a little bit more. But they've
all right.
they've lost some and gained some.
All right.
How'd you go, mate?
Richmond.
Oh, the strength.
The premiers from 2017. Gaines. Tom Lynch. From Gold Coast.
They need anything else.
They put all their apples in the basket for Tom Lynch, and they've contracted him to 2025. So.
Yeah, be a good player.
Oh, well, he's a good player, but their losses: Reece Conker, gone to Fremantle; Corey Ellis, gone to Gold Coast; Sean Hampson, he's retired; Sam Lloyd, gone to Western Bulldogs; Anthony Miles, gone to the Gold Coast; Tyson Stengel, gone to Adelaide Crows. So they've lost a lot.
They have lost.
They've lost a lot to pick up one person in Tom Lynch. Huge re-signings here. Won't go through all of them. Trent Cotchin, gone through to 2022. Jack Higgins, 2021. Dylan Grimes, 2021.
Jack Graham.
Yeah, Basher Hooley, 2019. So he's only a 1 year contract.
He must be getting close to the end.
Alex Rance, 2021, and Jack Rewalt, 2020. So there's just some of the re-signings that you've got. Their draft recruits, you've got Riley Collier, Dawkins at pick number 20.
Yeah, that's not bad. I don't know him, obviously, but...
Jack Ross, pick number 43. Yep. Fraser Turner at pick number 58. And Luke English at pick number 62. So let's hope he can speak, because his last name's English.
No, he's not Dutch.
Retirees, I've said Conker is gone. Corey Ellis is retired, so he's done well, Corey. No, that's not right.
You mentioned them, Ben Griffiths.
No, Corey Ellis has gone to, where has he gone? Gold Coast.
He's gone to Gold Coast.
Sorry. Ben Griffiths is retired. Sean Hampson has retired.
He's retired, yes.
Sam Lloyd has been traded.
He's gone.
Anthony Miles traded, and Tyson Stengel's traded. So that's it, Richmond, guys. Not a huge movement in there, but they picked up the big Tommy J. Lynch.
I think they'll be the place to beat.
You reckon they'll be up there, eh?
Yeah, no, I think they'll be the team to beat. I just think they hiccuped
I think you're right.
last year, and I just think they're going to be a little bit hungrier, and with that Lynch in their side, and Rewalt, the only thing is they're going to decide is how they're going to play them, aren't they?
You heard it here first.
But
Richmond for the flag.
Yeah, Richmond for the flag.
Yeah, we're both on it.
Yep.
Well, Glennie, we've run out of time once again on the Friday Frothy.
It's a Tuesday Frothy. But we look forward to going back to our normal
we do.
Time slot and that, but
we do.
But you've got to go away, mate, and do a bit of work over there in Sydney, and it's good to get Al back, as we said, and looking forward to I've got a couple more. We've got a couple more special people coming up too.
I've got to get on with you actually.
In a couple of weeks. He's getting close to Christmas, so
it might be a bit tough.
We'll just have to see how we go with that.
Jeffrey Horn, good luck tonight.
Yeah, good luck.
This will be on tonight, Friday night. You're all for be aware Friday night. This will come on Friday night. So good luck to you, Jeff.
Yeah, all the best, Jeff.
We'll follow that up next week, and everyone have a great weekend.
Yeah,
Glennie,
all the best, mate.
Have a great weekend.
Have a good flight.
Have a froth.
Yeah.
And as we said, Beyond Blue, Lifeline, Any problems, get on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stay chatty.
Oh, and like and subscribe.
Yeah, and ring the bell. As soon as you subscribe, ring the bell.
Ring that bloody
Make
bell.
sure you ring the bell.
Good night, all.
Good night. Cheers.
Bloody hell. All right,
That with the notes over here.
we're done.
We're done and dusted.
Dusty Martin.
Done.